Hi, welcome to Friday, which is day 10-ish. I am making a beef stew today, and instead of having the beans whole, I'm going to use a can of refried beans. So actually I've started some of the 2 cans of tomatoes, which are the Italian recipe with basil, garlic, and oregano. Let's get those going. I already put in there 2 cups of beef stock, or beef broth, and this is the refried beans. That's going to be my thickener for the stew. I haven't made this before, so I hope this comes out okay. And then just load it through with all sorts of vegetables. That's really the easiest part about beef stew. I've got going in here some celery and carrots, just trying to soften them up a little bit before I put them in there. They're going to cook. And once those are done, I'm going to put those in the sauce pot. And then I'm going to put the meat in. So right now I'm just going to tenderize this meat. I put in a little bit of soy sauce in here. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic, pepper, and salt. The salt really helps to tenderize the meat. And now I'm going to add in some flour. Let's see, 1, 2. This is going to help this all to thicken up when it's cooking inside. So we just want to basically coat the meat with all of this mixture. So this is a stew meat that I picked up. It's already cut up and ready for me. The longer stew cooks, the better it is. Sometimes it's better the next day, actually. Okay. So I think that's going to be good. I'll put this in there, and then we'll add the rest of it. Okay, the beef is browning very nicely. In this pot, I've got the tomatoes and the broth, carrots, celery. I'm going to throw in a lot of frozen chopped onions, some cauliflower, yellow squash, with these two, you don't have to cook the vegetables first. Broccoli, I can tell I'm going to have to add more broth because there I go again. I'm going to add some spinach into that as I get near the end. Yep, that needs to brown a little bit more. I think that's looking good. I'm just going to give this a stir. I think I'm going to add 2 more cups into this. As always, by the end is when I post the recipe, so I will write down how much broth I put in there. But that looks really good already. Okay, so what I've done here is, if you take a look inside the pot, I added all those vegetables. I decided not to add any more broth to it. It's going to be just fine the way that it is because I want this to be a very thick and hearty stew. This is now completely brown, so I'm going to turn the heat off. That looks delicious, and I taste the beef. I can tell you it is delicious. I just wanted to make sure it was good. And then I'm going to add a little Worcestershire sauce into this as well. This is going to give it a nice rich flavor. It looks like that's the end of my Worcestershire sauce. I have to put that on the list a bit more. Okay, we're going to stir this up. Put the lid on it and let it cook for approximately 2 hours. Now, the thing about this meal is that it really took me about 20 minutes maybe if that, to put together. But in order for it to cook completely and taste as good as we want it to taste, we need to let it cook for at least 2 hours. It might even be better if you put this in a crock pot in the morning, maybe start cleaning the house or something like that, or do whatever you need to do to take care of errands, answer emails, that sort of thing, and let it cook all day. This is better the longer that it sits. It's going to be better tomorrow. I'm very curious as to how the beans are going to act as a thickener inside of this. So I will let you know with the blog how it tastes. And, you know, I would love to hear your feedback. Tell me what you think if you've tried out any of these recipes or what you think. I know my family loves them. I know my friends love my recipes. Anytime I make anything, everybody loves the way that they taste. So I'm very curious to see if anybody's trying them. I know that we're getting a lot of hits and a lot of activity. Be nice with your comments, but please give me some constructive criticism. I would appreciate it. Thanks. See you tomorrow.